What's up, guys? So, if the thumbnail and the title of the video didn't give away already, I'm making a hero guide. Now, there's actually a lot to talk about with this character, and for this guide, I decided what I'm going to do is, I'm going to kind of, rush talking about, how to play him, so I can talk a lot about how his mechanics work, because he has a lot of weird mechanics, a lot of, interesting tidbits of information, right? So, give a quick pro and con list for the character. I think he's a top tier character, by the way. Very, very strong character. Top 15 easily, if not better. He is a pure keep away character in my opinion. His entire kit is built around, hey, I'm gonna wall you out with my normals and my specials, and then get buffs up and force you to approach with the buffs and really good specials. He hits very hard, good damage output, kill power. There's not many combos, but doesn't need them. The RNG is in your favor because low rolling RNG is even bad RNG is still fine with the menu, and even bad RNG with crits means you just hit people with smashes. And then you get good RNG, you get crits, and you get great magic bursts and kabooms, you just win. So the RNG is heavily in his favor and very manipulable. Buffs force the approaches from people. He's very rage inducing for the opponent. You can slow the pace of the game down to whatever he wants. He's pretty heavy at being right below Mega Man weight. And his recovery is very good, so it's hard to kill. He has multiple charge moves for good baiting people out in feints. His ledge trapping and his juggles are insane. I just mentioned his neutral is insane. He has lots of nice jank. His shield is very good for anti-projectiles. In fact, in general, he is a very good anti-projectile character. And his only weaknesses are his landing and ledge options are pretty bad. His frame data is awful. MP is a snowballing mechanic where if you're winning, you win more because you get MP by hitting people and then you cast spells, you get more MP. But if you're losing, it's hard because you don't get any spells and you just don't have your best moves. He lacks in good pressure and offensive tools because his frame data isn't that great, so it's he can't do aerial to jab pressure really. And then his mobility is in the air, it's pretty bad. He has no air excel really, so he relies a lot on his double jump, and where he jumps initially to move around the air. So that can be really frustrating, especially if you lose your double jump or your offstage. Now, this character has a lot of weird mechanics and gimmicks, right? So let me actually talk about them first. So, if you hit someone's shield with attacks, you actually get MP back. So shield pressure with this character is good for getting MP back. And MP does not scale with your damage. Most attacks give MP very similar to the damage you deal, but getting things like oomph or psych up or scaling your moves will not affect the amount of MP you get back from those moves and hit people with them. He what else was there? Oh. He has tippers on half of his sword attacks. So back air is a tipper, forward air is a tipper, up smash is a tipper, down smash is a tipper. But his forward smash, I don't think has a tipper. I don't think his up tilt is a tipper. I could be wrong on both of those. I know his jab does not have a tipper, unless maybe it's jab 3. In that case, that's really weird. But yeah, jab 1 and 2 don't have tippers. I do not believe forward tilt has a tipper at all. So yeah, he is half his kit has tippers. What else was there? You can only get 2 heals from his menu per stock. And then when you respawn, you only recharge 1 of those heals. So basically in a 3-stock match, you have a max of 4 heals with hero. And that's it. Which is actually nice because you can purposely burn the heals to get off the menu and make your other spells have higher chance of popping up. Spells do have different chances of appearing in the menu, with Magic Burst, Kamikaze, and Kaklang all having a lower chance than basically the rest of the menu. You can not get the same option in the menu twice in a row. So you can be pull up menu, I can't get any of these spells, and purposely play around that. You also have a higher chance of getting Zoom when you're near the blast zone off stage. I still didn't get it. But it's a 50% chance of getting a Zoom per menu pull off stage. And that's before considering things like menu, I don't know the good term for this. When you get a menu of something, and you get rid of those spells for the next menu pull. Also, certain spells cannot be in the menu at the same time. It's thwack and whack, sizz and sizzle, bang and kaboom, and I forgot the last 2 are. Cannot be in the menu at the same time. There's even more ways to know, it's interesting because that means, there's 21 spells. There's effectively less spells than that you can pull from the menu at any one time. What else is there? His smashes have a 1 out of 8 chance of being critical hits on hit and on block. They do a lot more shield damage and can generally be kind of safe, surprisingly. A little trick when looking at the menu is to look at the first 2 letters of a word. So when I look at the menu, I try to go oh, That's oh I want oomph. Oh, I was looking for K. I didn't get a KA, but I wanted that. Oh, I see. PS Psych Up. And like doing that's very good because you don't have time to read all the options in the menu. And ideally, you don't have to. Ideally, you can look at the first two letters and say, alright, that's all I need to know. It's the spell, pick it. And keep in mind with this character, since you're pulling out the menu, it's harder for your opponent to be like, know what you're going to do than you. Because if you're pulling out the menu at your time, your opponent has to react not only to the menu itself, like the menu animation, but then reading it. Whereas you just have to react to what is in the menu itself, the spells. So, like, the menu is very much stacked in the hero player's favor. It's pretty cool. And as one of the reasons, I don't actually think this character is as RNG as people think. Because not only is, like, bad RNG still good, but there's a lot of ways to control it and look for what you want. And to make it consistent-ish. But, what else was there? It's, like, just for know about the character. Zoom sends you to a random spot on stage. And there's actually set spots you can go to. Like on Battlefield, for example. You can't get to the left side of the stage. Like the way left around here. Zoom doesn't send you there for some reason. And it doesn't send you onto the sides of the middle platform. It only sends you onto the middle of the middle platform. And it's like very interesting that there's set flags for Zoom locations. And I think that's about it for like weird mechanics and oddities with the character. Oh! Dash attack can go over low-hitting moves and even grab sometimes because of the animation being so weird. Like, if you're fighting a hero as hero, it's kind of hard to grab him out of dash attack, for example. I'm not sure I mentioned this, but Hocus Pocus has a higher chance of being bad for you than your opponent, where it's like a 38% chance, something like that, of a negative buff versus like a 26% chance of a positive buff. And then the rest of the percentage goes into a random spell, which is generally in your favor. So Hocus Pocus is probably slightly weighted in the like positively for hero as opposed to negatively, but it's still not that good. It's like an all or nothing type spell in my opinion. Oomph and Accelerate both last 12 seconds, Bounce lasts 10 seconds, and Psych Up lasts until you hit your opponent with a physical move, including hitting their block. And yeah, I think that's about it. Now, okay, so neutral for this character. So this character's neutral is going to rely on a... Oh, actually, let me talk combos first. So basic combo starts for this character are going to be... going to be down throw like Nair, get down throw fair at higher percents. Falling up air into stuff. Falling fair up close into stuff at low percents. Falling Nair into stuff. Note, the farther we are with those landing aerials, the less combos you get. So, like, I get Nair forward smash here, right? That's unsafe spacing. But by safely space it, I get, like, Nair into nothing. So, it's an interesting mechanic where it's like, you gotta get punishes to reliably get your combo starters off his falling aerials. Down air also gives you some combos. Down air is actually funny, because you can get a down air up smash and kill people. Like that. It wasn't combo percent, so I gotta be a little bit higher percent, but still. So that's funny, right? And then, well, this isn't a combo starter per se. It is a very good setup tool, down tilt. Because a lot of times it puts people in these awkward spots where if they air dodge, you can frame trap them. And if they double jump, you can sometimes catch a double jump. But other times they just have to land after double jumping. And it's hard for them to land against heroes like Fair and Bear and stuff. So, down tilt's a really good way to put people in really bad spots and get good follow-ups going. And then, Accelerato is a cool move because even though it doesn't give you true combos, it gives you a lot of frame traps. Like if you get like Accelerato and I get like Jab, right? I messed it up. Let's try one more time. Because Accelerato puts you in situations where you can easily frame trap your opponent. Like for example, Accelerato 1, 2, 3. And it's like what you can do to avoid that, right? You double jump, you probably get by Fair. Up, you probably won't be fast enough. And there's a lot of situations where if you hit someone with Accelerato and chase them, they can't do anything about it. So that's really freaking sick. And those are his main ways to get combos and frame traps going. So now let's finally talk about his neutral. So Hero's neutral, I think is pretty basic, honestly. I don't think this character is hard to play at all outside of like some menu like shenanigans. So he's going to wall you out. And his key moves for walling you out are going to be down tilt to low profile, and just be a very fast poke. Comes up quickly, low end lag. Talk before how good it is for setups. Forward tilt's nice because it's actually invincible on the first frame of the hitbox for like half of Hero's body. And then afterwards, there's still invincibility on his arm. So it's like, this is a great move when you think someone's going to press a button, because the range is also very nice. And it does good damage, good kill power, and overall it's a really good move. But honestly, almost all of his moves are good. Like, when people say his normals are bad, I'm like, what? They're actually amazing. Up tilt, amazing. This move's hitbox is massive. Does good damage, it kills. There's like a sweet and sour spot, but I don't think it's tipper. So I don't know exactly how sweet and sour spots work. Or they are tipper, but it doesn't always come out as a tipper, because it's inconsistent, right? Like non-tipper, or non-sweet spot, non-sweet spot, non-sweet spot. Maybe it is tipper. Actually, never mind, I think up tilt might be tipper. Huh. So yeah, this move's a very, very solid anti-air. Like, it's pretty laggy, so the one thing to watch out for with this move is do not whiff it. Like, time the anti-air when someone's near you, because if you do a little bit too early and whiff it, it's pretty easy to get on top hero punish them afterwards. It also can hit people on the ground and behind you, so it's actually kind of viable to be like here and just up tilt in case they press a button or jump. His jab's actually pretty decent too. Comes out frame 6, same as down tilt. But unlike down tilt, it hits people in the air as opposed to trying to avoid the aerials. And you can also hold down as effectively a lingering move because it's 1, 2, 3. And this and forward took him on block via grab mix up. Like 1, 2, they blocked it, down throw. Or 1, 2, 3, hope they let go of block. Or even like just 1 into grab. So it's a very good block pressure mix-up move considering what he has. It's a good anti-air kind of. It's just a good way to challenge buttons because it's a sword hitbox, so it beats attacks a lot. And overall, it's a really nice move. His forward smash is like Mario's forward smash, or a lot of forward smashes that lean back, where it's like he leans back with up half of his body, and he jumps. So like when he jumps, he can avoid low-hitting moves, right? And when he leans back, it also goes really far. It's slow and has a lot of end lag, but it's powerful and goes really far. But like during the charge itself, you can see how he leans back, so he can avoid aerials and high-hitting moves pretty easily, and then avoid low-hitting moves, making it a very strong move if someone's going to press the button, and you can slightly outspace them. And also because he takes a giant step forward, it's just a great whiff punish tool and kind of deceiving attack in general with his range. So I really like this as a hard call-out move in neutral, surprisingly. Especially with buffs. If you have Psych Up and Oomph, this will instant break shields. Even just Psych Up tends to instant break shields if you slightly charge it, or if someone's shield isn't completely full. Also, no, there's not a tipper, which is lame. Also, shoutouts to Psych Up plus Oomph. Breaking shields with back air. I think I mentioned this before, but in case it didn't. Psych Up plus Oomph, when you have them together, they will instant break a shield if it's a full up back air. And probably dash tag. I haven't lapped out, but I would imagine dash tag breaks him. If not, it comes close. What else is good in neutral? What are other... Oh. Fair, Bear, and Narrow, all key moves in neutral. And the main difference between the moves is just the frame data versus the range. Think of them as like 3 flavors of the same move a lot of times for neutral. Where it's like, Nair has the lowest range, but comes at frame 8. It's also the safest on block between the 3, being -6 supposedly. Although when I actually play, I get shield grab for it. So I think it's like -6 if you let like the hitbox, like it's kind of, I don't know exactly how it works. Because it's where I get shield grab for it, but it's supposed to be -6. Fair is like -7 on block apparently. More range, comes out a lot slower. And then back air comes out frame 18. By the way, fair is frame 14. Yeah, back air is frame 18. But it is very safe on block being spaced right. However, it is the most punishable block when it's unspaced. Or spaced poorly, being -9 on block. In theory. So you kind of... I think all these areas kind of speak for themselves and how you're going to use them. You just want to outspace people as hard as possible. With a character like Hero who has bad air mobility, you want to use your initial jump to position yourself properly. That... What I mean by that is, you do have some acceleration, right? But if you try jumping forward, you can't really jump back. So if I do like this jump forward, I have so much trouble jumping back, right? Like, look how hard it is to space this. But if I jump in place, I can actually drift back and get some decent distance in the drift back. Or if I'm next to him, I can jump back and get a good amount of drift back on that. So it's really important to understand where you need to space, to understand where you have to jump. And if you want to jump, hold in a direction, or jump and then hold a direction after the jump to get optimal spacing for it. Also, shout out to Nair for the back hitbox of it, making it very... You can cross people up with this move, actually. Like, Nair someone get behind them. And it's a very good cross-up tool. Fair and Bear, on the other hand, they arc really well, especially Bear. So, like, you can hit someone above you with this move, or even below you with this move. And then Bear is just... Especially if someone's above you, that arc is really nice. But yeah, so you're not going to try to jump in there too much with this character, in my opinion. Like, I think you're using these aerials to contest other aerials. And you always have to use them a lot because this is Smash and aerials are important. But, like, you do want to mix in a lot of these ground moves with Hero. Because you only suck in the air too much. Because his air mobility sucks and his aerials are pretty slow. And then his specials are just absurd. Like, whew! Fireball is such a good move. Like, you legit can win matches by doing nothing but Fireball, I think. Comes out fast. The charge is really quick as well. And it goes damage from the charge. And then if you get level 3 charge, you're just absurdly scary. Like, once you have level 3 charge and someone's like kill percent from like mid-stage-ish, I always just go for the charge. Because if I kill him from like here, it's like, what are you gonna do now? If you make any mistake in neutral, just go Fireball. And you're dead. It's expensive, sure, but... So that's a very good tool to have. But even without that, just... Like, it walls people out. It's a very good option to use out dashing, because it's good with Punish tool, of course. You can pressure people, because you can do a Fireball, and then if they block this move, you have time to, like, chase them and get aggressive spacing going, or even just cast a spell. So, like, you have time to do whatever you want, if they have to respect this slow Fireball, and then the fast Fireball is just a great way to hit people for doing things. So I really like this move. Slow Fireball is also cheap. And then Lightning is it's actually a transcendent physical move, not a projectile, cannot be clanked, and I don't think it can be absorbed. And this move is amazing. Comes out fast. It's good for covering platforms, actually, which is nice. Yeah, it comes out really fast. Good damage on it. The slightly charged version is actually punishable on block, but this version is basically unpunishable. There's a lot of range, actually. And you're going to use this move a lot because it's so much range on it. Like, because if you look at the range on, like, jab and stuff, and you look at side B range, you notice that side B has more range on the ground than all of his ground moves besides, like, forward smash. Actually, even that, I think it has more range than forward smash, yeah. So, like, it has more range than his sword swings, right? And that's what makes his move so good, combined with just not being clankable and being so fast. And it's cheap. So, the main issue with this move, of course, is you can't spam it because it's a spell. Like all his other spells. And then finally, once you've kept people out using all of these moves, right? And you've made them slow down, you made them play your game, and that's when you want to start going for down B, in my opinion. Because if someone's rushing you down B, it's very easy to jump over his down B. It's very easy to just hold shield versus down B. And, like, in his face. It's just very easy to punish him. But, if you're afraid of getting hit by, like, kabooms, like aerials and specials, then you have to respect it, right? And that's when you start getting buffs out. That's when you start looking for, like, Psycho. Or Kaboom, because Kaboom is the best projectile in the game by far. It pulls people into the wood box, kills, does a lot of damage, massive hitbox, explodes on contact with projectiles, and it's broken. Yeah, so they start playing slow, you get these buffs, and then you're a super god. You become an actual super broken character when you have all these buffs out. Look, he's just dead. And it's, like, easy to live after this. So this is neutral. And, as quick as possible. Now, I think for this character's juggling game is kind of basic, honestly. Like, hit someone in the air, just fair them a lot. Like, swing the sword in the direction of the opponent is the name of the game for this character when you're in advantage state. That, or just throw a spell in the direction of the opponent. It'll work out. So I think for juggling, that's pretty easy. For his ledge trapping, I generally like with this character to do, to set up one menu off stage and see what I get. So, like, if I get a Flame Slash, I'll try 2-frame, for example, with it. If I go for a menu and see, like, I'll take Accelerate, I guess. And then Ledge Trap. This character's grab range is low, but it has a frame 6 grab. And because his grab isn't that powerful, people generally don't respect it. You can get a lot of grabs to the ledge with this character. Okay, so I get the ledge, for example. I'll go for Psycho now. And if I back air him, he's dead. At the ledge, he's kind of similar to juggling, I think. We're just throw an attack out in the direction of the opponent. You think they're going to jump? Fair and narrow, really good and back. Oh, pretty much all of his attack could cover jump, right? Like jab, fair, nair, back air, all of them cover jump well. If he does regular getup, because you have a good range sword, you can just space things around regular getup and be safe and put him in the corner still. And then because you're kind of spaced a lot of times with this character around like here or like here, you can easily react to roll and punish it like this. So his ledge game is very strong because he can just cover ledge jump pretty easily and space around regular getup and put himself in a position to cover roll. And this is after all his down B menu stuff. Because then sometimes you just get like... Sometimes you get, where is it? Magic Burst, and they just die. However, Magic Burst is a low chance to be pulled, so... Great. Yeah, so the ledge either can go for, and also I should mention the ledge. Down smash 2 frames, and down tilt 2 frames as well. And both these moves cover someone holding the ledge. So like, if you're fighting someone who's stubbornly holding the ledge, like you're like nair, fair, and they're just not doing anything, you can just go like fair, down tilt. Pop him up, hit him with a fair. So, this character very easily puts his opponent on a timer. Which is very scary when you can put you on a timer and go, you're gonna do something off this timer, kill you. Or kill you. So very, very strong ledge trapping for this character. And if you get fireball at the ledge, I'll forget about it. Because then you have the option to just go like, dash back, and catch like anything depending on the timing of the fireball. Or if you want to be tricked, you can do this. Okay, not that. Use a little fun ledge trick though. That can cover everything, even better than on-stage fireball. So that's a really nice trick. And since a lot of people, if they get off the ledge, will do like, they'll hold forward towards mid-stage. So even if you miss that ledge option, you can sometimes just hit them holding forward. So that's pretty cool. I just mentioned this move. This move is actually not that good for ledge trapping. The 2-frame for this doesn't seem that good. My testing. And because this move's so slow, and like, this move by itself isn't that throwing at the ledge, right? Like, it doesn't really hit people with the ledge. Even this move doesn't hit the ledge. It isn't really good for ledge trapping. So, when you see a hero doing this, you can just hold ledge until you see the thunder come down. When the thunder comes down, do a regular getup, and just shield, you should be fine. And in fact, you can get up, shield, and then just grab him easily afterwards. So, I don't think this is a good ledge trapping tool. It's a lot worse, at least, than it seems like it's supposed to be. When someone's off stage, this character can just go off stage and swing with fairs. So his off stage options are cool. He can go off stage and just fair you a lot, or back air. They're both pretty effective. Nair is okay, but Nair's angle of knockback is good for recovering for the opponent sometimes. So I don't really like Nair that much. You also can edge guard people with this, which is a very good edge guard tool actually. It's a very good edge guard tool. There's Gimmicks video on how to use that on YouTube if you want to see like some cool setups. Even without the setups, just doing like this is a very valuable tool because it puts you on stage for the ledge trap, right? So you get the chance to edge guard, and if you miss, you still have the ledge trap going. You can set up kills. It's not too expensive to use his up B. His up B is actually very cheap as a spell. And overall, his down air is not that good actually, so you can go for the spike. But I don't really go for the spike with him if I know for a fact they can't avoid it. Like, you have to up B at this specific spot at this time. Down air. Even that's hard to land that spike. But that's, it's okay, I guess. What else is there? Yeah, I guess his edge guard, those are like the main edge guard tools. He can 2-frame with his slashes. Oh, Kaboom is funny off stage. Because a lot of times Kaboom will pull people off stage when they're recovering. So, like, you'll windbox them out of position to recover and just kill them, or they just can't recover anymore. And it's hilarious. Also, if you want to BM someone, the best BM is aerial clang. Like, good luck getting this. But, that could actually kill. Oh, instant kill someone. That is actually... You get that tournament, man? That is going to be a Reddit clip for sure. But, what else? Oh, random thought. Up air is good for platform pressure with this character. Up tilt covers the entire platform, and up air is just amazing platform pressure. But I guess this is neutral and advantage state, right? Trying to go quick as possible. And then finally his disadvantage state. This character's disadvantage state is bad, just quite frankly. especially when he's being juggled. So a lot of times with this character, I think you want platforms with this character so you have landing options. Because he has so much trouble landing on stage. His aerials have a lot of landing lag, or at least some landing lag. And his air mobility sucks, of course. So it's easy to just trap him in the air a lot, especially if you're fighting a swordy. Or a projectile-based character. So he likes platforms for landing. One of his few landing options is B reverse neutral B. And this is one of the few times where having a fully charged fireball kind of sucks. Because if you have fully charged fireball, you can't B reverse, right? Well, you can, but like, it's kind of slow. You can B reverse with side B as well, I guess. Like, that's... I guess it's an option. But ideally, you just B reverse with fireballs when you're landing. That's mixed up to have... You can't B reverse down B, by the way. His air dodge is pretty good, actually. So, it's not the worst option to just air dodge, hope for the best. And sometimes with this character, you just have to air dodge, take the hit, and then, like, get to a ledge afterwards. Offstage, his character is fine. He can get pressured, but because he has high chance pulling out zoom near a ledge of the stage, it's like, as long as you're fast with your menuing, you're pretty fine off stage. Remember, by the way, zoom is random spot to land stage. But, and his recovery itself is very good. Up B, just quick up B, has pretty good height and distance, as you see. And his ledge snap is very generous. Slightly charged up B, goes very high and has very good distance. And then finally, his fully charged up B isn't that good, actually. Like, it goes pretty far, but it's hard to control it, because if I do, like, up B, it's very easy to overshoot the ledge and miss with up B. And also, you don't get that much distance on up B, so like you rely on the height. So if you're going for fully charged up B, you generally want to do it underneath the stage because the height's really good and the ledge snap's really good. But yeah, this character's recovery is pretty insane because he's also not a fast faller. So like he has time to mix people up. Combine that with just like swinging at people, like off stage, swing at them, then recover, and it can be extremely difficult ledge trap. I mean edge guard. And then finally, if you want to be extra gimmicky, something fun to do off stage is look for this. Kaboom. I up B2 right leftwards. But a lot of times if someone's edge guarding you and you go for kaboom, they're not same with thwack actually. I should actually mention by the way, thwack is busted, and thwack and whack both increase in chance to insta kill someone as a higher percent. And thwack also covers every ledge option in the world because it's massive. Well, whack, you can just whack someone and you can chase afterwards because the projectile is slow moving and lasts forever. There's so many things to talk about this character, and I hate it. This character is so much to talk about. But anyway, see if someone's chasing off stage, using thwack, kaboom, or even kamikaze if you're upper stock can be a really funny way to jank someone out because people have a natural tendency to be aggressive, right? They're like, oh, you're in disadvantage, I gotta chase you. But in the case of hero, since you're looking for zoom a lot anyway, as long as you're facing, actually, man, even matter where you're facing because you can turn around your down B with your C stick. So I can use my C stick to turn my down B around, by the way. For anyone who didn't know that. Oh my god, I need water. But yeah, because of that, it can be very hard to chase hero off stage. And that's why good players ideally just ledge trap him. Because his ledge options suck. He doesn't have quick rising aerials. Up B, well, it actually has a lingering hitbox. And there's also a very good out shield option, so I forgot to mention. Like, out of shield, this is a frame 7 option, and it's very good. I should mention that. But yeah. At the ledge, he doesn't have access to quick rising aerials. His ledge jump is not that good because his airspeed sucks. His ledge roll is whatever. His regular getup isn't that great because he doesn't have a quick button to press. I think his fastest button actually is his jab, and it's down to frame 6 each. So, like, he doesn't have good ledge options, right? And I think good players ideally will abuse this. Even, like, fully charged fireball on block is not safe up close. And I have to figure out a good ledge option for this character. But when you fight this character, that's what you do against this character, is ledge trap him. Not really edge guard him, in my opinion. Because as you saw before with his ledge snap, it's pretty hard to even spike his up B or 2-frame it. Although, if you can bait someone, a hero, into up being early, you can make him land on stage. And he can't fast fall off his up B until pretty late. And there's a good amount of landing lag in this up B, right? Like, that's a lot of landing lag, unless it's regular up B. But like, any charge up B, absurd landing lag. And, yeah, I guess the last thing to talk about for this character is, I know I mentioned this before, but his best stage is definitely with platforms. Like, I think he wants big platform stages. I think he wants triplats, like Battlefield, Yoshi's Melee, even Lilat. I think he likes Town. I think he likes PS2. I think he likes this stage, whatever it's called. I think he likes Unova. I think he dislikes FD. I think Smash feels awful for him because he'll very rarely get the space to charge fireballs or use menu. And then Yoshi's Brawl is similar, but the platform is so much larger in Yoshi's Brawl that he can kind of use that to substitute not having much main stage room. Also with platforms, his run-off platform or fall-through platform arrows are very good because there's such big range. So it's very easy to just go like on a platform, run off Nair for good pressure or fall through Nair. Same with Bear. But yeah, I know it's a bit unorganized as a guide. There was so much to talk about I wanted to get to. But that's kind of my summary on thoughts of Hero after playing like 20-ish hours with him already. Character's super lit, by the way, and I put hella time into him, honestly. Don't be surprised when this character starts blowing up at tournaments. I know he's already at locals, but with SmashCon having him legal this weekend, ooh, we might see something. Alright guys, sorry this was so long. Peace.